Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Oh my god, it's been a minute. I feel like I haven't been on this channel for about 70 years. I think it's been 2 months. 2 whole months that I haven't been on this channel. Wow. Now, I did explain in like a community post why I haven't been here, but if you don't want to read that, fair enough. Basically, I was taking my exams, so if you're British, you know what GCSEs are. And if you're British, you probably also know that GCSEs are what you take when you are 16. And I am 18, so you're probably like, huh, why are we taking your GCSEs 2 years late? I have had a lot of issues with like health conditions and also mental health and stuff, and so that's led to me being 2 years behind in school. But doesn't matter anymore. I have finally managed to get my GCSEs done. Thank God. And I actually think they went pretty well. So yeah, I needed to take all the time I could to just get ready for those and try pass them first time and everything. As I said, I think I did pretty well in them, but I spent a lot of time working for it because I actually had less time to learn the content than most people. Most people get 2 years. For some subjects, I had 5 months to learn the whole specification, so that was insane, but I made the best out of it. And it is finally over. I did also take a couple of weeks after that to just like get back into a normal routine, calm myself down afterwards. But I'm completely done and I am now happy to come back to making videos for you guys, and I'm so excited to. I have built up a lot of cards in the time I've been away. And so many in fact that I'm only doing about half of them in this video. So I'm so excited to show you guys what I've got. And I'm sure a few of you have been hearing on, this is a binder that we haven't seen on the channel before. And you're right, this is a new one. I actually have 2 new ones, and I will show you them throughout the video. I've had a bit of a rejig with some of my collections. I'm not gonna like go through everything, but some things, especially in the little binders, might just be in slightly different places to what you remember. So let me just show you what's in here. Ignore like this little bit of damage or whatever on the side of the binder. It came like that, and I genuinely cannot be bothered to like message customer service and be like, my item's damaged. So I've just left it. Like it doesn't affect the functionality of the binder or anything. But anyway, in here I have just put my madein cards. And then we have my Stray Kids fan made cards. So sometimes I just see like really cute selfies that people have made into fan made cards, and I will get those. And then my 50/50 collection, which is obviously like not happening anymore. I will be collecting A Bloom. Is it A Bloom or R Bloom? I think A Bloom. I'll be collecting them once their stuff comes out. But yeah, I collected Senna and Shio in 50/50. So yeah, that's just in here as well, since it's like a retired collection. I can't believe I still have like so many of this one postcard. I never managed to trade it. Oh yeah, and this random Kep1er thing in the back. So yeah, that's what this album is. Binder is. It's just full of random stuff. It might change in the future, I'm not sure, but that's what it is for right now. And now we'll finally go on to storing some cards. I know I've been waffling quite a lot at the start of this video, so I hope you don't mind too much. So here, as you know, is my rescene and CSR collection, and today is a very big day because the joint binder is no more. I've got a second one! It is a very nice white one. I actually wanted to get the white in the first place when I bought the other one, but it was out of stock, so very glad that I can get this one now. It's like actually black on the inside, but I think that's really cute, like they match. So I'm going to be taking, I think, I haven't decided which group to put in which one. I think I'm going to put CSR in the black one still. So I'm going to take rescene out of this binder. First of all, I don't need this dividing page anymore. So out comes rescene. God, there's a lot of things. I'm gonna keep these like spare pages in the back of the CSR binder. But yeah, finally separate, because rescene are just having such frequent comebacks. CSR don't really, like, they've put them on a survival show with like an AI judge. I don't even know what's going on there. Purple Kiss are on it too. I would rather just forget that's ever happened. But yeah, I don't know what CSR are doing, but they fit kind of nicely in this binder, and I think rescene needed more room to grow. So actually, let me just store the CSR card I have first. I just have one, but it is this adorable Yeham card. I bought it off someone when I just had some spare money. She is from the latest album of theirs, Blue Hour. I'm not attempting to pronounce the French or whatever it is. And so she goes... Actually, which one is she exactly? What colour is the back? Same as this one, but which... Let me figure out which row she goes on. Okay, I think I'm going to put her on the top row, so up here. Here's a nice little look at her again. And in she goes. I actually have quite a few more CSR cards on the way, which will probably be in the next video, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. But yeah, finally making some progress on CSR. And now let's go over to our second new binder for rescene. So here's the binder. Nice. I'm so glad I managed to get the white one this time. Right, here we go. Hopefully I can get all these pages in at once. Sometimes they like slip all over each other, but it's going pretty well. There we go. Rescene in their new home, and now they have like way more space to grow. And speaking of space to grow, rescene had a comeback literally yesterday in the time that I'm filming this. And so I am very excited. I'm going to be setting up for that right now. And then afterwards I will store the new cards that I have. So starting off with these two blank spaces here. This is where I'm going to be putting the QR cards for the new album. So just like the ones that don't have pictures of any members on them. Oh my god, I can't get this thing in the hole. But just the ones that have like a QR code on the back and like a little picture or just like a pattern on the front. So those go over here, and then I have some new pages to put in so I can set up for the rest. So here are the pages I'm going to be putting in. Not too many. I think they went for like a similar amount of cards as last time. So here are all the fillers. So first of all, the first page is going to be the Dear version. So there's two versions of this album, Dear and Dewy. I like them both a lot, but I think Dear is my favourite. So first of all, we have... So I put little notes on each card to help me remember which one's which. It might look a bit confusing the order I'm putting these in, but I promise you, once I get them on hand, it will make sense. I just put them in the way that will make them look the prettiest. So first of all, we have one of the QR cards. I think instead of telling you each individual one, I'm just going to explain what you get in each album. So in each photo book album, you get two cards, one with like a coloured back and one with a white back. And there's two versions of the photo book, so a Dear version and a Dewy version. And then in the QR album, there's once again a Dear version and a Dewy version. And you get like... So there's, if I'm remembering correctly, 4 cards per member per version in the QR code thing, which is insane. So you get 3 cards in each album, QR album, but there's 4 for each member to collect, which is a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. And then you also get 1 out of 5 like concept cards. I think they're called something else, but concept cards, we all know what that is. So you get 4 cards per album, which is pretty nice. And you only need like 3 QR albums to complete 1 member. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And you get a good amount of cards, which is nice. Because like, if it was a bigger group, they'd probably also have... So there's 20 different cards you can get per version because there's 4 each member and there's 5 members. You'd probably also have about 20 cards per version, but just because there's more members. So it makes sense that they would do so many for each member. And I think it's going to make my binder look so pretty. I love that I can have a separate page for each concept. Like we have Dear on this page and Dewy on this page. I've just seen some of the previews of the cards this morning and they look so cute. So yeah, that's that. That's my waffling done. So then we have our pre-order benefits. So this time I have got them from Apple Music. Well, I say I, my group order manager. And what is great about Apple Music this era is that they are basically giving you 2 pre-order benefits when you buy 1 album. I know, insane. So if you buy 5 albums, you get 10 cards, 2 for each member. So I was like, yeah, of course, please. So here is Liv's first photo book POB and her first QR POB, because they're in like the same concept. And then the Dear concept PC. These are such pretty PCs, by the way, like these POBs, they're really nice. And then we have the Dewey concept PC. These are just on this page to like fill up the space. Oh yeah, obviously I forgot to mention for these other ones, I'm collecting Liv, like I always do. And then we have her second Apple Music photo book POB, and that is in the Dewey concept, just like this one. These 2 aren't in the Dear concept, I don't think. They're just in like a nice brightly coloured concept. But yeah, I kept all of the Dewey cards on the bottom row here to make it like match up. So yeah, that's the first pre-order benefit page. And then I have a few more pre-order benefits from other members. So for Minami, I got her pre-order benefits just for the QR because I wanted to buy an extra QR version so I could like get all the cards in the QR version. And then I got both photo book POBs and both QR POBs for Zena, as she is my second bias, and I don't collect her for album cards, but I do like to collect at least like a couple of her POBs. So there we are, and then her second ones in the Dewey concept. Perfect. So I've put Minami in the corners and like Zena in the middle and the sides because I thought that looked pretty cool. And yeah, that is setting up for Rescene's new comeback. And now what I have to do is store the cards that I have for other eras. So I think it's actually only Glow Up that I have because I've pretty much finished everything else. So here is my stack of cards. So first of all, I have these 2 units that go on this page. We have Liv and we have May. So I'll take these fillers out. I'm still looking for the other 2 and also the last 2 debut era IDs that I need. I'm kind of sad that they didn't do any ideas for the new era, but it's alright, they can't do them every time. So here is the updated ID page, and then we have this. Now this is very unorganized, this pile. Yeah, so first of all, Liv's Me photo card, which goes down here. And then I also have her double-sided Me version photo card. Here she is with her little cat ear pose. So cute. I love double-sided cards so much. And I think that is all for this page. Moving on to the next one, we have all the rest of her QR selfies, I think. Whoa. First of all, we also have her QR concept photo card, and she goes in this top corner here. Oh yeah, we're going to finish this page. That is so nice. So up at the top, we have her Wii version QR selfie, the last one I needed. And then down here, we have the 2 Me version QR selfies. So let me figure out which order to put these 2 gorgeous cards in. They're both kind of leaning to that side. I think that's the order I want to do them in. So we have the like cat ear one here, and the one with the very fluffy sleeve down here. So this page is done, very nice. And then on this page, I have this Zena and Liv unit, and they are obviously my top 2 members in Rescene. So I'm going to be swapping out this Wonnie and May card for this Zena and Liv. So cute. If anyone wants to trade this for like any of the IDs or anything, let me know. So that's that page done. And then for this page, we have these 2 QR cards, which I did already have, but I hadn't set it up to put them in yet. So we have the 2 QR cards from Glow Up. So at the top we have the Wii version, and at the bottom we have the Me version. Kind of annoying that the Me version is like horizontal, but it's alright. There we go. And then one last thing, as you can see to the right, I actually have a couple of rescene merch cards, which I'm going to store. So I don't plan on getting merch cards like every time they have some, but I thought these light stick cards for Zena and Liv were really, really cute, so I decided to collect them. I love the backs as well. So Liv is going to go on the top row, and Zena is on the bottom row. And that is the start of my rescene merch collection. And that is all we have for rescene today. Oh, look at the back of this one, I finally finished it. But yeah, that is all for rescene today. I feel like I'm going really slowly on this video. Sorry guys. Anyway, next up I'm going to be putting away some cards and also setting up for something again. I swear literally all of this video is just me setting up for things. But next up is Purple Kiss. Okay, slight change of plan. Literally in between that last clip and this one, I decided to not set up for Purple Kiss in this video, just to like store their cards. Just because I really don't want to make this video like too long, and I already have a lot of setting up to do. So here are the Purple Kiss cards I have. Yes, I finally finished Headway Era. Yes, I know it took me 7,000 years. We're literally already on to the next comeback, which they have just announced, and I am so excited for. I just realised I didn't like really talk about rescene's new song. Rescene's new song is really good. Everyone go stream Deja Vu. It's so nice. Like, the vibes are immaculate. Yeah, sorry for just forgetting to mention it. Anyways, I have this Che Cabin Fever card. It's got the purple back. Can I remember which slot it's meant to go in? No, I cannot. I think it's that one. It's not that one, it's incorrect. It was this one. So a beautiful Chain Cabin Fever card. She goes down here next to Yuki. I've made a lot of progress on Cabin Fever despite not having any of the albums. I promise you, if I could get any of the albums, I would have them. But they are out of stock everywhere and have been for years, so quite annoying. But onto Headway. I have finally got the last two cards I needed to finish this, and that is these two Poker album cards for Chain and Yuki in the purple back. So we have this adorable Yuki card first of all. I have loved this card for so long, and I have not been able to get her for so long, but finally I found a trade after like what, a year? More than a year, I don't know, a while. And then this Che. And we have completed Headway Era just in time for the new era. It's perfect. I'm so proud of this. Let me just have a little flip through of it. Ugh, why are the poker cards always so annoying to get? But yeah, that is my Headway cards, and here are the pages to set up for the new era. It's organized exactly like last era was, thank God, so I don't have to do any thinking on how to set it up. But that will be a thing for next video. So now I'm on to a debut. A debut, finally. I finally got a new group to stand from debut. And that is ahof. First of all, for ahof, I actually need to take the Universe League cards out of this big binder. I will be back to this binder in a minute, I promise you. But first of all, I need to take these out of here because I'm going to be putting them in their own new little binder specifically for them. So those are out. I will come back to the Stray Kids merch and my Limelight stuff in a minute. Has this video just been like really dark? I've had my light off this whole time. Sorry if it's been really dark. I think it still is. My room is just a very dark room, especially in afternoons. Like, I don't get a lot of sun in here. There's a massive window, no sun. So here are all the pages. In this binder currently there is just my Woongi collection, which is going to go behind my ahof collection, and then my miscellaneous girl group cards, which I just decided to keep in here because that's where I had space. So here are all the pages. Right now I'm going to be, oh god, I can't get these holes to line up. Right now I am just going to be storing their Universe League stuff and setting up for their debut album, which has just come out, and Rendezvous is such a gorgeous title track. I love that it's not like your typical like boy group type song. Like, it's not really rap heavy or anything. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to take these out of here so I can put them in. And I also finally have Woongies versions. I had to buy them because like nobody wanted to trade because he's like the most popular member. Well, with JL. JL is also a very popular member. But I finally got Woongies, so I can add his. I actually have a spare Woongie one of these, so if anyone like wants it, let me know. I'll sell it to you for like £2, £1.50, I don't know. How much do these go for? I've only seen them like member price because Woongies were significantly more expensive than anyone else's when I tried to buy these. Right, so Universe League is gonna go at the back here, like next to where Woongie is. So here are Woongie's versions. He looks adorable as always. Let me figure out what order I'm gonna put the members in. I'm gonna do it in a spread like this, so it's 8 members. Well, these cards aren't all ahof members, but like 8 different people. So I'm gonna put them in like this. I'm not gonna read all their names out. If you wanna like see that, go watch my other video. Are these pages in upside down? Oh my god, alert, the pages are in upside down. We can't be doing this, guys. That's not gonna work. So while I'm not chatting about anything, I have something to chat about. It's the F1 section. I know there's like a few of you that tune in every time I do the F1 section. It's been a pretty good time since I disappeared from the channel. I don't know what the last race was before I disappeared, but Monaco wasn't great. I'm an Oscar Piastri fan, if you're wondering. Imola was horrible. I don't even want to think about Imola. What do you mean, like, 1st to 4th? Not great, but that's what happens. And then Spain was really nice. I was very happy to see him finally get a win again. And then we had Canada. Canada happened. The papayas really came together. They really did. I was happy that my fave wasn't the one who made a mistake. Sorry, Lando. But that was, oh my god, I was terrified when I saw that happen. I was like, oh my god, they're both out. They're both out. Oh my god. But thankfully they weren't. That was terrifying. And Austria was like fine. It was fine. I was kind of terrified when Oscar made the mistake that time, but Austria was good overall. Here's that first page. I'm currently, as I'm doing this, I can hear my dad downstairs watching the press conference for the British Grand Prix, which obviously I am so excited for because, you know, I'm British. It's like a load of drivers' home races. It's also, I guess, my home race, even though I'm not a racer. But like, you know, it's always kind of special to have like, for it to be like the race where I live. Oh, do I have like 5 members of the group in this? I do. Ooh, who should I put on the top row? I've been putting like my favorite or just the members that are in the group on the top row. So Woongie gets pride of place here and Juwon is my second bias. I think I'm going to put Han up there and then I'll put, yeah, I'll put Steven down here. And then I'll do Kyungho here. And then, yeah, Yuito and Heejun. That's nice. So, very excited for the British Grand Prix. I'm so excited. It looks like it's gonna rain, which is insane because we've had a massive heat wave here recently. But apparently the racing gods said no. Rain time. Hang on, that's not where that's supposed to go. It's supposed to go on this side. I hate putting things into the sleeves backwards. But yeah, I really hope it goes well. By the time I post this, I'll be able to add in like a little sassy remark about whether it did or not. I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I think probably after the race. But yeah, hopefully all is well. I think that's enough of the time for F1 yap. What else do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, this lot debuting. So ahof's debut album is really nice. I'm so glad that they got, is it El Capitan? I don't know. I'm so glad they got him to produce Is it most or all of the songs? I don't know. I'm so glad they got him to produce them because he did such a good job. It's a lovely title track, as I've said, and the B-sides are really nice. I really like Cosmic Underdog. I'm quite upset that like the Universe League songs aren't on the album. Like, I thought we were going to get OT9 Who We Are, but we didn't. Where'd that go? Like, they performed it, but they didn't put it on the album, which is a bit weird. But whatever, I'm still very happy with what we got, and they look so good as a group together. It's so sweet how they interact and stuff. Yep, that is my Universe League selfie page complete. So that is everything for Universe League. I'm so glad they gave us like so many cards. And now I'm going to set up for their debut, which obviously is already out, but I'm not going to have my albums for a little bit. So I'm going to be collecting 2 members, and that is Juwon and Woongi. So I'm going to collect them like side by side. First of all, we have Juwon's photo book version. Oh, the corner bent. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them in these like big pocket pages. Like, as you can see, these fit the dragonshield sleeves. And most of my other A5 collections are in the smaller pockets that fit popcorn sleeves, like perfect fit sleeves. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these like this. For now I will, but if I start thinking that it's like too expensive to put dragonshield sleeves on all of these, I might go to use the other ones. However, just for now, it's like fine. I'm losing my voice. I always lose my voice filming these. But yeah, we have the photo book version for both of them, and then the jewel version. So they have like a jewel case for each member and then a group one. But I think there's only photo cards of the members and no group photo card, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, then we have the QR cards. Like the selfies, if I'm remembering correctly, not remembering. And oh yeah, they actually have 2 per member. How could I forget that? Currently I've only ordered enough albums to get 1 member's 2 cards, but hopefully they're not too bad to like rebuy later in the future. I don't know. And then we have the QR image cards. So they're like, you get OT9 in each album. However, I'm gonna put Woongi and Juwon on their own page because you can't really do OT9 very well in a 4-pocket binder. And then on the bottom, we're gonna put 2 of the units for the jewel case versions. So you get like 1 out of 3 units in every jewel case. I'm buying 3 jewel cases, so I will get 3. And then, oh, I've made a mistake. I've made a whoopsies, hang on. There's another page that goes before this one. That is so loud, I'm so sorry. Jesus, it's loud. On this page, we have a pre-order for both members. I can't remember exactly which pub it is, but I know that I have the same for both of them, which is hard to do because Woongi was claimed up fast. I had to be speedy in there to get one for him. Juwon is alright, he's okay to claim in goes and stuff, but Woongi. And then these player cards, which I think these are from the photo book version, but they're like, they have like a border on them and stuff. So that's that page. And then we have obviously the QR image cards and the jewel cases, and then we're doing an OT9 spread, although I guess it's only 7. I've only got 7 of them in there. So first of all, we're going to put the jewel case unit card, the 3rd one. That's going to go up here to fill the 7th space. Because, sorry, the 8th space. This is probably making no sense. I'm literally just waffling today. I'm so sorry. And then I haven't written their names on the like pieces of paper, but I'm going to be doing them like facing in. So how I have this, I will have the unit here, and then all across here will be the other 7 members of the group. So like facing this way. So yeah, that's what's going to go on here. I'll probably speed up me putting all the rest of these in now. So that is all of the stuff I have set up for the new ahof album, their debut album. I'm so excited to be collecting this group. They are actually like one of the only 2 boy groups I collect because all my others are girl groups. So I'm very excited to be doing this. Now that is finally it for all of my small binders. It feels like it took me 4 lifetimes to finish all of that, but we are finally on to the bigger binders. And I think first of all, I'm gonna do Stray Kids merchandise and Limelight. Here we are. I told you this binder would be back. Now, here is my handful of stuff for this album. Nice amount. And only a little bit of it is Stray Kids, but there will be more of it next time. So finally, I was able to get these little Polaroid things from the Japanese Dominic pop-up. Finally, I think it was a pop-up, I'm not really sure. But here we are, we have Lino. I think they're really cute, like the colour scheme, they're like the concerts. And Jisung. And then Seungmin. It's kind of, these like, they have like a weird texture on the picture part of them that like sticks to the sleeve, as you can see. It's so strange, like it doesn't feel like a normal photo card, but whatever, they are cute and so they go in my binder. And here we are, that's my Lino, Jisung, Seungmin page complete, but I will have more. And then for this page, finally got the last card I needed. It is the Jisung tube card. It's like this thing that the Skizoo is wearing. But I love this card, it's so cute, and I finally finished this page. Took me a while, but that's it. Magic School, that like merch drop slash fan meeting is finally done. So pleased about that. And then that is it for Stray Kids for now. On to Limelight. So I actually have more Limelight than this, but I'm saving some of it for next month. Basically a K-pop store that I really like in the UK closed down, which was so sad, but they had a really good deal on everything else on their website, and so I bought like 3 Limelight albums, which are all boycott friendly, do not worry. The store purchased them all from Korea like before the boycott started for Limelight. So I don't have anything for debut era, but I do have some stuff for, well, just this one card for Love and Happiness era. Do I know where it goes? No, I don't think so. So time to figure that out just from a template. Give me a second. So this little Soooo card goes up here, I think, because it says she's winking and she is winking, so fair assumption to make, I think. So here she is. I don't have any more progress on Love and Happiness than that, but I need to put some cards up for trade, so hopefully I will soon. And yep, then I do have madein progress, so I think I'm gonna lay them out like this with the green one in the middle. The backs aren't gonna line up quite properly, but I think the fronts are more important than the backs. I do need to find Miyu's at some point, but Miyu is like harder to collect than the other 2 a lot of the time, I think. So first of all, we have this adorable one with the little buns in. She looks so cute in this one. And then this one with the bright green background for seemingly no reason. Thanks for that, Soooo. And then this other black background one, which is adorable. I do just want to address the ongoing thing with Madein, as I do every time. Soooo has been on hiatus for like a while now and no one's heard anything from her, so I'm really hoping that she's okay. Please continue to boycott to support the girls, and hopefully Karen gets justice soon. It's gone legal now, so hopefully that's a good thing. But yeah, so I do have some units for madein now. So I have this Miyu and Gan, and oh, they're both Miyu and Gan. It's been a while since I got these guys. So I think they go like this, and this is Soohei's group card. So first of all, this group card is going to go up here. It's the purple backed one, so it is Soohei's. Is it this way? Oh yeah, it's got a horizontal back too. That's nice. That's up there. And then down here we have the 2 Gan and Miyu unit cards. So first of all, we have this one where they're doing peace signs. and this one where they're pointing. Very cute. Hopefully I can get the rest of them soon. And then I don't have anything for Last Dance, but I will in the next video, never fear. And here I have 2 actual madein cards. I think these are the last 2 I'm going to get, unless I can find boycott friendly full albums, and that depends on when I have money. So for now, these are the last 2 madein cards I have. I'm not exactly sure where these are both from. They say Made in Adventure, so I'm assuming the showcase that happened. And so I have this adorable little Nagumi card, which is going to go up in the top here to just fill out this page. There used to be a soooo in that corner, but I have moved her. There's Nagumi. Sorry, she's so wonky. I'm so sorry about that. And then look, the blues match up. That's so cute. And then this is where I moved soooo so that I can have a full soooo page. Here she is. She goes in to fill up this last spot up here. And there we go. That is my soooo madein collection finished. Very cute. So I think I am just gonna go over here. And I have this random Yosang pop that I won in a giveaway. Didn't expect to do that, but look at him. He's so cute. So he gets to go in my binder. I think I'm going to put him on this page. And I'm going to swap out this card here because it's kind of boring. It was just a placeholder for this Yosang and put him over here. Perfect. These are actually from the same era, I think, right? Yeah, they're both from Outlaw. Adorable. And then I have a couple of Twice cards. Obviously there's no room, like there's no room for Twice cards in here. However, I have Twice cards. So let me figure out what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to start a second page for Twice. Basically, I just get gifted a lot of these like pre-order cards as freebies. And I think they're really cute and I don't want to like hide them anywhere or like give them back as freebies. So I keep them and I'm going to need to find out where I'm going to put those. So I think I have decided on this layout, which is all like single members cards apart from this group one here, but as soon as I get another single card I'll put it on here. I thought it matched up well since this one in the other corner is like a horizontal card, the same as this one down here. So first of all, we have this Jihyo one from Ready to Be. Jihyo, I think, is my Twice bias. Her and Momo, as you can see from the Momo section. So I'm always very happy when people give me her freebies, because I don't have that advertised anywhere on my profile, but people always just seem to know, which is so interesting. And then we have this gorgeous little group one from With Youth. And then this Jonghyun from Formula of Love. So that is a very cute page. And these two, well, these three, I think I'm just going to put in an extra page and stick them like that. So let me get that out. Also, if anyone's interested, I have a song recommendation for you guys. Ooh, oh, I should have put these ones in the Ultra Pro sleeves. Whatever, it's too late now and I can't be bothered. Song recommendation, Bleeding Heart by S'mores. S'mores is spelled S-M-O-R-Z, and they just debuted recently, like a smaller girl group, and oh my god, Bleeding Heart is such a banger. It's so good. They deserve to be so much more recognized than they are, because that is an amazing song. Also, all the other songs on the album are really good too, but Bleeding Heart is just like, whoa. Which way do I want to put this? I know I want to put this one in the middle. And then these two, which order? I think maybe this way. Yeah. I would like to have OT9 of these ID cards because I love ID cards, but I think the only way I could do that is if I found someone like bulk selling all of them. So I'll keep an eye out, but I don't always have the money for that. Eventually I will put in some fillers. I'm going to leave it right now. But yeah, that is my updated Twice collection. And now let's move on to something else. Let's go on to Stray Kids. As in Stray Kids album cards, not merch. I already did this bit of Stray Kids. Good God, it's heavy. Here is the Stray Kids binder, looking nice and full as always. Today is a very exciting day. I have some progress on older Lino, finally, and also some more hop cards to put away. So, yes, I finally have another I Am You card. It takes me forever to collect these. I don't know why. People just like make them really expensive. But I only need one more Lino I Am You card now. It's taken me so long, but we're getting there. So this one is the signature one. So he goes in the corner here. Here we go. Just one more. Finally got another card for this page. And then I also have a card for him for Go Live era. So on this page, this is, I think, PC1 is what I've called it. He looks not very thrilled to be here, but does he ever? And it is a very nice card. He goes up here. Well, hey, almost done with Go Live as well. Just one more card needed for that. So that's what we have there. And then we have nothing else for the in-between eras because I'm pretty much finished with them. I just have Hop. God, there's so many eras to get through. And they're probably due another one at some point. My Stray Kids concert is only in like 2 weeks, guys. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I can't believe it's actually happening. Ah! Okay, so nothing else for 8 yet. I know I haven't finished it. Group order manager is still ill, unfortunately, but hopefully they'll be alright soon. So this is all I have for Hop, because my accordion albums came in. So, oh yeah, the normal accordion versions are down here. So I first of all have Jongin. He goes down here. Wait, no, that's Lino. Jongin goes down on the right hand side, if I stop dropping things. And then Lino is here, and he goes on the left hand side. Kind of annoying how like because of the order I do these in, it's not going to line up on the back. Oh wait, these two though do though. What kind of order did they make these in? God, I don't know. Whatever. And then we have these, which are the accordion like pre-order cards. We have Jongin, and I was about to call this man Lando. That's not Lando Norris. That's really not Lando Norris. Those are completely different people. They don't have anything in common. What am I talking about? Okay, well, so they go over here. My brain's actually gone. So here is Jisung, looking very nice in his grey suit. Oh no, I've like pushed out the sleeve. I always do that. And here is Jongin in his nice, is it a necklace or a chain? I don't know. And then I have the last monochrome cards I need. Well, I have the other two. So first of all it's Han. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of these monochrome cards, but like, they're fine. You know, like they're cool. And Jongin, I think it's mostly just because they're like standing far away from the camera. And then I have these two Yes24 pre-order benefits. So here is Jisung, very nice in his bright orange background. And then here is Jongin, looking like a thug. And he goes. And that is all I have for Hop. So slow but steady progress. Once again, my group order manager is ill. Like very ill, so it's gonna take a while for me to finish that, but I'm happy with my progress so far. Right, on to the last group I have for this video. Finally, this video is so long. I'm gonna edit this and it's only gonna be like 30 minutes. It's not gonna be as long as I think. Or is it? I don't know, we shall see. But it is kep1er time, and I definitely have the most cards for them. Jesus, this binder is too full. I really need to take some cards out of this. Actually, I think I'm gonna do it now. I'll do it in this video because seriously, it's too full. So first things first, before we move anything, I am gonna put away these album cards, just the album cards, not the merch ones, because I have a lot of merch today. Funnily enough, this is not even half of the kep1er cards I have right now, I'm just only putting half of them in the video. Like, I have so many. So much kep1er. But that's the best way to live life, with a lot of kep1er. So I am not completing, but close to completing my kep1er going, is it no, it's kep1er going on collection. So I have this last Young and Voyage card, finally. I don't know why that took me so long to find. Well, it'll be because the limited albums were very limited, and so like no one had them. But yeah, there we go, finally. And then for Tippy Tap, which thank God I'm getting close to finishing this, or I think I have finished this with this, because their new album is coming out in August. So here is the Hikaru Love and Seek Lenti card. And then the last card I need for this era, Hikaru's PLVE card, or like the second one. Finally! Oh my god, I had to search for that for way too long. I can't remember if I just ended up buying it. No, I think I did trade it. But yeah, that is that era finished. Very happy about that. And here is my setup for kep1er Against the World, which I was gonna do on camera, but it was just annoying to set up and stuff. But I do have all of this on hand, so you will see me store it in the next video. Now I'm gonna take out the merchandise from my kep1er binder. I know, everyone, shocking. So out they come, and hopefully this leaves some more room in here. I don't think it's gonna leave that much room in here. Okay, we have a bit of room. We can live with that. So this merch and all of this pile are gonna go into a binder I literally just did, into the Stray Kids merch plus Limelight binder, because it has some room in it. So let's go there. I'm so sorry if this video is like really dark. I think it is, but I don't have any other light option. So I will try to do some editing to fix that, but I'm not very good at editing, so we'll see how that comes out. Anyway, I'm gonna put these just in here behind Stray Kids and ahead of Limelight, but I don't have a divider right now, so you'll have to like imagine that there's one there to divide them from Limelight. There we go. Right, now I'm going to store some stuff in here. So the merch I have today is fan kit stuff first of all. So I have all of Hikaru's fan kit stuff and this Youngin that I need. So Hikaru first gen fan kit card. I love this hair on her. It's the best hair she's ever had. She looks so good in it. It's like it's natural on her. Obviously not, because it's blonde. But I love it so much. Even more than her blue hair that she had in Japan. Controversial, I know. Anyway, here is her Gen 2 fan kit card. I love this one so much. Like, the pink is such a nice pink, and I love this yellow on the back. So here she goes. I was thinking maybe I should like move these two to here, and move these two to here, and move these two to here, but I'm not sure. Tell me if you think I should do that in the comments. No, you can probably tell these are the same card. However, this one is cropped horrendously. I don't know who was in charge of making these and why, like, quality control, but like, look at that, it's so off center. It's quite a bad misprint, and so I'm gonna keep the misprint. Oh, I've dropped it. I'm gonna keep the misprint because it's like fun to be like, oh, I've got a misprinted card. But I did buy a new non-misprinted one just so that I could like have the page look clean. And then I also have Youngins. If I don't get my stuff from group orders, I pretty much get it all from Mercari Japan through a group order, so I guess it is still a group order. But like, seriously, Mercari Japan is my lifesaver. That's where I found all of these. So there's that. And then we actually have a Japanese fan kit that kep1er did, which is fun. I wasn't expecting that. So I have both members that I collect for that. Here we go. I always just say here we go to fill silences. Anyway, here's Youngin. And then Hikaru. This is actually the second time I'm filming this merch bit because I forgot to press start on the recording, which is a bit of a rookie error, but yeah. Oh god, I'm so tired. Anyway, nothing else for the 2020, what year was that? 2024 season's greetings. Still waiting on the group order manager. Kind of giving up on them a bit. I'm not going to stop pestering them, but they just keep lying about doing things, and it's really fucking annoying. So if you're seeing this, please stop lying to me. And all the other joiners. We just want our stuff. Anyway, on a happier note, I have this year's season's greetings. I have all of the members. One of each card has like this thing, which is like a clear card with a cutout. So it looks like they're eating this cutout. I don't know, it's interesting. So I've put like a border behind it so that you can't really see that it's a clear card. And I love the back of this one. This one's so cute. That's just the normal selfie. So there's Hikaru at the top. And then in the middle, we're gonna have Youngin. Obviously, she's my main bias. In her little hat thing, looking very cute. And then we have her clear card one. Oh, I don't have a white thing in the background of this one. You can see my hand. Whatever, I will get her one off camera. She goes here. And then down here we have Yujin. Because I just wanted a third member to like fill out the page. So here is Yujin's. And her selfie card. Cute. Now that is that page done. And then we have a merch shop thing for this page. This is Beyond the Star. Now let me just lay these things out to see where they go. So that's how I'm going to lay it out. It's kind of annoying that they're all in the same concept apart from these two. I would have put those in the middle, but these like 3 cards in the middle are like way bigger than the rest of them, so it would look weird. Oh, I'm piling these up upside down. Oh my god, someone just stop making videos. All I'm gonna do is mess it up. Okay. So first of all, actually I'm just gonna take out all of these first of all. So first of all, we have this online lottery ticket card for Youngin. I think it's a sticker. I don't really know what it is, but it was cute, so I decided to collect it. So we have Youngin up here. And then we have these star version cards for both members. So this is Youngin's. I think it's the star version. Youngin up here. And then Hikaru's. Have you ever seen anything cuter? I love these cards so much. Please go in. Eesh. Some of these pages have like slightly smaller slots on the right hand side. And then the big cards, we have Youngin. I think these are like concert cards or something. I'm not sure. They're slightly different to the rest. And then the group one. Oh, it's a FanCon thing. Are they all FanCon things? I really don't know. Some of them are Korean, some of them are Japanese. I think these ones are the Japanese ones. And Hikaru. And then we have Beyond version for both Youngin and Hikaru. Well, everything is both Youngin and Hikaru. And then here's Karu. I love her signature. Like, is that not adorable? And then finally we have Hikaru's version of the online lottery thing. And she goes down here. So that is that page done. And that is pretty much all I have, apart from this one card here, which is like a sticker thing. It's another one of these that I got for like as a freebie. It doesn't fit anywhere currently, so I'm just gonna like stick her in the corner, and then I'll figure out what to do with her later. So yeah, that is all I have today. Thank you so much everyone for deciding to watch my video. I'm so sorry that I went and disappeared for such a long time, but I am so grateful for every single person that comes back and watches this video, even though I disappeared for a while. You mean the world to me, and I'm so happy that I can get back to doing this again. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will be posting another one next month around the same time. so please keep tuned for that. Bye!